One question in the minds of many who are preparing for UPSC civils examination is whether we can revise the entire syllabus and clear the prelims examination through a good prelims test series. The answer is yes. For this, test series should have few criteria. Number one, the test series should provide you for the revising of entire syllabus at least for 3 to 4 times. Secondly, the solutions given for all the questions in the prelims test series should cover all topics, all chapters of the UPSC syllabus. Third thing, current affairs and static both shall be covered equally without leaving anything. Fourth one, CSAT shall also be covered. Fifth thing, the combination of questions, style of questions, difficulty of questions should be similar to UPSC prelims so that there will be multiple simulations which will make you confident in the actual examination hall. At Sarath Chandra IAS Academy, we ensured that all these qualities are there in our prelims test series. In our prelims test series, you always start with the part test of each subject. Polity we divide into 3 parts. By the time you write these 3 tests of polity, entire polity will be revised once. Every part test will have 100 questions. All our prelims test series exams have 100 questions each for 200 marks, just like UPSC prelims examination. Just like polity, economy, history, geography, environment, SNT, IR, all these subjects of the prelims, we start by conducting part exams. For example, history divided into 3 parts, including art and culture. By the time you write all these 12 part tests, 12 into 100, 1200 questions along with the solutions, detailed solutions. By the time you actually cover these 12 exams, the entire syllabus will be revised once. Then we will be conducting subject-wise full-length exams, entire polity 1 exam, entire geography, entire history, economy, environment 1 exam, SNT 1 exam. So these 6 exams, 6 into 100, 600 questions. Through these, you will be revising the entire syllabus for second time. And third round will be full-length exam, just like UPSC prelims paper 1, 100 questions, paper 2, CSAT 100 questions. We will be conducting paper 1, 6 exams, full length, paper 2, 6 exams, CSAT. So in this way, you are revising the syllabus for the third time. Along with that, we have separate current affairs exams, wherein from last year May till this year May, for these 13 months, we have 13 current affairs exams. That means 1300 questions will be given. Also, after writing the certain exams, just to make you revise the current affairs once again, we are conducting 2 current affairs 6 monthly exams. Last year May to November, 1 exam. December to this year's May, 1 more examination. There will be 1 exclusive examination on economic survey and budget. So by the time you write all the 46 exams, 4600 questions, you will be revising the entire syllabus 3 times and you will be covering the current affairs, economic survey, budget, everything. That's the first thing in test series. Second, we ensure that the combination of questions we used in this test series is just like UPSC of last 3 to 4 years. For example, we ensured that out of the 100 questions we give in paper 1 general studies prelims, 15 questions are direct questions which test the concepts or facts. Second variety is assertion and reasoning. There will be a statement assertion and second statement is reasoning, whether the reasoning is correct for assertion or not. The third variety is they give 3 statements and they ask you whether statement 2 and statement 3 are enough to explain statement 1. Those kind of questions are coming. We are giving 15 questions from there. Then match the following. They give pairs. For example, places of conflict in the world and which country the place belong to. Two pairs match the following. Even 3 pairs match the following that we are finding recently in UPSC. For example, the waterfalls, which river they belong to, which region they fall in. So 3 pair match the following. Then statement based questions, like they give some 7 statements and they ask you which of them are correct. Only 1, 3, 5 and 7 are correct, or 2, 3, 4 are correct. So these questions are easier because they are traditional UPSC questions which are coming from last 10 years. And these questions you can answer using elimination techniques. Then the other variety is they give some 4 to 5 statements and they mention only 3 out of the 5 statements are correct. Only 2 out of 5 are correct. These questions you cannot guess using elimination techniques. So they are other variety. So like that, we are asking all 6 varieties of questions in the prelims test series so that you get ready for the actual examination. Then the next one is difficulty level. In the paper of 100 questions, some questions are lengthy, some are very difficult, some are short and simple. Some test you on the concepts, some on the examples and facts, and some questions test you on the chronology. Some will be confusing you on the facts, confusing you in the concepts. So we ensured that all these varieties are there in those 100 questions in every paper. And generally in our test series, out of 100 questions in each exam, you will be able to write 30 to 35 questions directly. Some 30 to 35 will be guess based, where you have to use elimination techniques, common sense, and use the information you learn from standard books, and based on that you guess the answer. And some 20 to 30 questions are out of the textbooks that we generally read. This is what UPSC is doing. Most of the questions are from the websites of some ministries, for example, environment websites. In the website, there will be news and stories in news, I mean. So such kind of questions we are giving. So we are ensuring that the paper is exactly like UPSC. That's why good student can generally get 90 to 95 marks, and very good students who actually can clear Indian Forest Service will be able to cross 100. We ensure that such quality is there in test series. Also, those who are taking out test series, we are providing them two other things for free. One thing is, we are providing them subject-wise current affairs for free. Polity current affairs of last 12 months, 13 months, economic current affairs, geography, history current affairs, like that. History means art and culture, or the new excavations they found on the ancient times or prehistoric times. So such kind of questions. So anyone who takes a test series will be able to access the subject-wise current affairs for free. You can write them in the Sarath Chandra IAS Academy mobile app for free and go to solutions. So by the way, our test series is offline as well as online. You can either write offline in your branches in Hyderabad, Vijayawada, Delhi, or you can write the exam online in mobile app or a website. The second thing which we are giving for free is mentorship after every 5 exams. After every 5 exams, we will be giving you an analyzer sheet. If you are willing and interested, you can fill the sheet by writing where you are going wrong, where you are going correct. Then a mentor will go through your solutions of last 5 exams, and he will connect with you online or offline if you come to our branches, and he will explain you where you are lacking. Is it the conceptual clarity, or the facts, or current affairs, or critical thinking based questions, and how to improve those things, which subjects you have to improve. He will be just mentoring you. This is also we are providing for free for those who are taking out test series. Also, this is test series which we are providing for 5,900 rupees. Along with this, students can opt for 4 free full-length mock tests, just like UPSC Prelims Paper 1, Paper 2. We will be conducting Paper 1 in the morning and Paper 2 in the afternoon session. So 4 free mock tests in the next 3 months. You can register for them also using the link given below in the description. Now coming subject-wise. In geography, if you observe, previously questions are mostly map-based, or application-based on the concepts. But in the last 3 to 4 years, geography, the questioning pattern has changed. They are giving very fundamental questions like what are the factors that affect the Coriolis force, or what are reasons for high temperature in this part of the sea or ocean. So which we can find from NCERT. However, not the line to line from NCERT. The concept is from NCERT, but you have to understand in depth. So such kind of questions also we are giving in geography. In history, generally what happens is, year on year UPSC changes, unpredictably. Sometime in the modern history, all the questions will fall between 1850 to 1900. That means late half of the 19th century. Sometimes the questions are mostly from 1937 to 47, that period. And in some years, they give more questions in ancient, medieval, less in modern. So they keep on changing. Similarly, we ensure that in all our examinations, the history, every paper focus on one different thing, so that we actually simulate the UPSC examination. So sometimes science and technology of history, for irrigation systems used by Vijayanagara kingdom, or the ammunition used by the Babur, Mughals, etc. These kind of questions also we are asking. Now environment, last 4 to 5 years the focus is on environmental organizations, bodies, international conferences. For example, IUCN, Triple Planetary Crisis, which is there in the stories in news, in the websites of these international organizations. UNEP, the recent award that is given to Hyderabad. So like that, we are focusing on the similar details. Coming to economy, 50% questions are static on the inflation, balance of payment, 50% questions. And then 50% of questions are from the current affairs. Mostly last 4 to 5 years, current affairs are also focused on the new initiatives. For example, investment infrastructure fund, what is the purpose of it, and what are the main components of it, or the recent trade policy. The main, not only the aims and objectives, but the main points mentioned in the trade policy, recent trade policy released by the government of India. So the recent initiatives are also they are giving. So we also ensure the same. Similarly, coming to the science technology, 3 years ago they gave few traditional static questions, but now they're mostly current affairs based only. After the COVID, the focus on the biology, diseases, virus have increased. However, anything that is in the news, they're asking the questions, not only the fact but also the concept underlying the fact is also being asked. Similarly, in the last 3-4 years, the questions on the defense and space have increased. Military exercises, joint exercises, questions are coming. As India is also progressing very well in the space, questions are coming from there, along with SNT. And IR questions are always same. From last 7 to 8 years, IR questions are always map based, which areas are in the news, where the conflict is going on, and the coalitions and the multilateral organizations. Is India part of it? Is Afghanistan part of it? Such kind of questions are coming in the IR. Thus, economy, history, geography, environment, SNT, even the polity traditionally questions are only from Lakshmikant, but now questions are even definition based, which you cannot find Lakshmikant, but you can find NCERT. For example, the meaning of liberty, what are the principles of natural justice, such kind of questions are also coming. So observing the pattern in each subject, we ensure that the similar questions are given in our test series also. Coming to the current affairs, generally in our papers, out of 100 questions, 70% is static, 30% is current affairs generally. In those 70% static also, the static part also is based on the current affairs. That, for example, if the current affairs, there is a news on governor, then without asking about that news, we will be asking the similar static area on the governor. Like that, we are asking questions. So we ensure that every subject we are asking questions just like how they are coming in the last 3 to 4 years. So make use of this test series by clicking on the link below, given description below, and all the best. Prepare well, crack the prelims examination for UPSC.